Welcome back everyone to another market review for E-mini NASDAQ. Today is November 6th, Wednesday, and as you guys probably already know, Donald Trump has been declared the winner and we're already seeing some sort of bullish price action from it. I think we've seen about 4% so far, including yesterday. Bitcoin was also up quite a bit as well. So we're seeing a lot of capital markets go up. Also, dollar index is up and bond yields are up. So this is a little bit of an interesting sign where everything is sort of going up in relation to the US. But reviewing today's price action here, I was seeing a lot of bullish momentum. I'm going to show you guys how you could have possibly framed the setup. But we had this old new week opening gap here posing as some sort of resistance here. We also have this new day opening gap, the current one here as well. But we see price also did some sort of Judah swing here where we went up first, we went down. So we took the buy stops above here, then we took the sell stops, and then we went right back up again. So it's a little interesting, Judah swing. All this was a low resistance liquidity environment as well. So that was something else to take note of. Alrighty, so here I'm on the 5-minute chart. I'm zoomed out so you guys can see how since Thursday of last week till Tuesday, actually from yesterday, we've accumulated all this price action, right? All these buy stops without being taken, and we just completely hunted them. You can see also how really in the pre-market of Tuesday, we just completely slammed price higher. We haven't even taken any kind of lows as well, any kind of major lows. So that to me is still sort of indicative of some sort of bearish price action incoming for either, at the end of the week or next week possibly. But it's still too early to tell. And my main focus really is on a day-to-day type of price action rather than a weekly one or even monthly one. But zooming in terms of the price action for today specifically, we see all this price movement upward. We were above that minute opening price, but if you were to possibly frame a long setup, I'm going to show you guys how you guys could have framed one. We took some short-term liquidity here, purging anyone here with those sell stops below this low, and then we're interacting with that new week opening gap. You can see the bodies are being respected there. I highly recommend you guys utilize this. This is an absolute game changer in your analysis. Alrighty, so here I'm on the 1-minute chart and looking to how you guys could have framed something possibly during that ICT silver bullet model session. So as I said before, we see price take out those sell stops, ahead of going up during that ICT silver bullet. That's what you want to see. And then also here we have that bullish order block as this down close candle was engulfed by these two up close candles. We see price displace up in a train-like fashion. We tap back into that order block, getting below the 10 a.m. opening price, indicating we're back into a discount. We trade up once more. Fair value gap here. We don't even trade into the consequent encroachment. Trade up once more. Another bullish order block here. We tap right into it. And then we trade up again. Small breakaway gap right in here. And then we have this smaller fair value gap, which you can see price wick into it, but the bodies stay really above. And then we have this last order block here, this last down close candle. We tap into it till we finally get above the new week opening gap, and then we trade lower. So really, if this price action happened below that minute opening price, and let's say even below that 10 a.m. opening price, I might have even considered it, especially if we didn't have any kind of elections. It was more of a normal week going in. But like I said, I'm going to be more tape reading going in for, this week. Next week, Tuesday, we're going to be back in action again. Once everything sort of cools down. Alrighty, so here I'm on the daily chart, and as I mentioned earlier, you can see that dollar index is up, but also NASDAQ is up. So again, that's really low probability scenarios to anyone trying to engage in today. But again, also something else to note is that bond yields were also up, which could be also be indicative where NASDAQ is getting ahead of itself, and we could see some bearishness going in for, anytime by the end of the week or even next week. So I'll have to be watching that. But in terms of the dollar price action that we saw on the daily chart, the levels I had was this premium fair value gap all the way up here. We also have this minor one down here and the current new day opening gap as well. So we see dollar index take out the sell stops below this swing low here before going higher, taking out all these buy stops here, which does make sense to where we haven't taken any of these major daily buy side. And then we finally did now with this movement up here. And here I'm on the 5-minute chart, and you can see that right as soon as the index opened, we just completely blasted up all throughout the election night, completely blasting up, going up, going up. We also had this small trend line here that I was marking. We were bearish actually during that ICT silver bullet. So in that sense, NASDAQ did make sense to what it was doing. But overall in nature, they're both going up. So we have to be very wary of the type of, price action that we're going to get going in for, especially tomorrow with the FOMC day as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this market review. Please be sure to comment down below, like and subscribe. Also join the Discord. It's completely free. It's going to be in the description below. And I'll catch you guys in the next market review. Peace.